Oh, the game where my Dragonborn motherfucker ruins all my plans by sitting in thrones where he shouldn't be, alerting everyone to our presence. I am Matthew playing Giacomo once again. Austin, who are you and what are you doing?
Neskel. Time to fuck some shit up.
We're not fucking anyone's shit up. We are the ones who are being fucked up.
Oh,
And then who's our DM for the night?
John, which is
Hey,
I.
who is playing everyone else?
That's right.
Cool. It's been a while since we've done this. We had to take some time off, deal with some stuff, but we're back now, and ready to figure out what the hell is going on. I'll leave the rest to you, John. You can take the reins on this horse, as it were.
So, as you guys recall, you went to the underworld, and from there, you guys. What happened?
We good?
Oh, I thought I heard someone say, wait.
I didn't hear that.
I
Oh,
didn't say anything.
oh. Well, anyway, yeah, so. You guys went into the Underdark through a passage where you were out in the woods, in this house next to Gear Grinder City, and you were able to step into almost like a portal that led you to the Underdark or the Underworld. And when you guys passed through, you found this cone that was like in the ground. And as you just mentioned, Austin found a throne inside, perched up on a inside of an arena, and Nesco decided to take a seat in that, in which a cage has closed atop and um locked you guys in essentially. And then a fierce red dragon ancient red dragon came swooping down and let out a mighty roar.
Awesome. Didn't the dragon land on the cage?
Yes.
Cool. So this is where we are now.
Yep.
Um, think I'm tempted on whether or not to pull my gun out, but I don't even know if that would help me. So I'm just gonna stand there and wait to be addressed because I don't exactly know how I'm gonna get out of this. So I need a moment to collect my thoughts. So I just wait.
I have an idea.
Good, one of us does.
Okay. So, we're completely surrounded by monsters alike in this cave, right?
Yeah.
Now,
They're kind of like hovering like in the middle of like the cone, like, they're kind of like just like hovering there all around above the cage.
now, John,
Hmm.
is it possible, okay, to be able now how small are these holes?
These holes, they're probably, I would say they're about like hmm they're probably like I would say maybe like the size of a like toaster oven wide.
So
Wide?
not large enough for Austin to squeeze through, but large enough for me to probably squeeze through.
Yeah.
Okay. So my immediate thought is, okay, well, maybe I can sneak out of here by polymorphing into kobold. But if I polymorph into a kobold, then he's gonna know that I can polymorph. Uh, maybe I'll just think I'm a spellcaster. I'm gonna listen to what he has to say first. I want to hear what he has to say.
Okay. So when he lands down and he lets out a mighty roar, he stares down towards the throne to see who has entered his domain.
I'm still sitting in the throne, by the way.
Yeah, and when he sees you, he starts to he starts to polymorph back into his humanoid form, and when he sees you, he's like on his like hands and on his feet, like on all fours, but in a humanoid form, and he's looking
All on
down
top
at
of the
you.
cage.
Yeah, on top of the cage.
Okay.
And he's like, "Well, who do we have here?"
Oh God.
I've never seen Torg before, so I don't know who this is, but I know you do.
Yeah,
And
you see me like fucking cringing.
I look up at him with this shit-eating grin on my face, and I say, "Well, I'm the prophecy. Who do you think you are?"
I'm Torg. I'm the one that's gonna stop the prophecy.
I don't see that happening.
I
Uh,
was leaving. I'm the one who's getting out of here.
Oh, you're not getting out of here anytime soon.
Damn it.
now,
If you're willing, I will totally double cross him. If it means getting to live. Just throwing that out there.
damn,
Just want to put that on the table. Don't you damn me! Don't
damn,
you dare!
you would really do that?
You jettisoned towards that fucking throne like it was your birthright, and you got us caught. Fuck that.
This is for my.
I
my
told you
birthright.
not to, and
Hey,
you look what you did.
you want answers and you want to get out of here? Then this is one of the only ways. I just got the
No,
most
it's not. I can
important
guarantee
person.
you there's an infinite number of ways we could have done this that
I just
didn't
got the most
involve that.
important person in this place to come right to me.
Oh, it's good. It's all gone to your head, hasn't it? Jesus Christ.
Hey, Torg, why don't you
Yes?
tell me something? How would it be that a door in the overworld could bring me to such a place by walking straight through it? Was that your little trap for us? You wanted us to walk straight through your door?
Perhaps I had something set up.
So that's how it is then, huh? You're not strong enough to fight me by yourself. You gotta lock me in a cage like an animal because you can't. You're too scared. Had to try and trick me into walking through a door. Very clever.
Uh, it wasn't necessarily a trick. But, and as far as me not fighting you by myself, you're not even worth it.
Well, you say that, but yet, here I am, stuck in an arena cage with everybody on top of it. I mean, doesn't really sound like it's not worth it. If it wasn't worth it, you wouldn't be here right now, would you?
Oh, I just want to sit here and watch your demise.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna get out of here.
I beg to differ. I have set up here for you today something for my entertainment.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how I'd get out of this.
Did you say that?
Well, no, I don't say that out loud.
I'm like 2 seconds away from shooting you.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
Well,
I don't think,
if you make any sass, you're getting a bullet.
well, I don't know that, so but I don't say anything. I just kind of wait to hear what Torg has to say.
So Torque starts to kind of stand up and balance on the bars, and he starts like absolutely howling in laughter, like absolutely dying of laughter. And you can see this like crazed look in his eyes, like he has something absolutely devious planned up.
I'm just looking through my bag of tricks, trying to prepare myself to blow my way out of this popsicle stand, with
All right.
or without Nesco.
Okay, hold up.
That's an optional part of this fucking side quest.
Wait a second. I have to look up.
You have to look up what?
I'm looking up a spell real quick. Hold up.
You don't know spells.
A second.
I'm the one who looks up spells. What are you looking up?
Give me a second. Go ahead, John. You can continue what you were gonna say. I just want
He, like I said, he's like absolutely like just cracking up, and he has this wild look in his eyes. He's like, "Oh, you are so dead."
Reading.
yeah, you gonna say the same thing over and over again? Are you actually gonna do it, or?
Yeah,
Just
and
one.
again, I'd like to remind you that I'm totally willing to put a bullet through his eyebrows if it'll get me out of here.
No, that will not do.
Fair enough.
So you see him. He he goes up, and you see him turn back into a dragon. He goes up to about the second or third level, to where you guys remember where there was those
Cages.
cages full of like demons and
Ah,
you
fuck.
know yeah. And then he comes flying back down, and he polymorphs back into his humanoid form. And when he comes back, he's like, "Great. Now we got the main event set up."
Hold on, I have an idea, but I'm just trying to see where the fuck is it.
I go ahead and make my gun just preemptively. You see me pull out a thing from my bag and slot it into it. Just you hear it charge up.
So,
Saves me an action on my turn.
okay, so you made your gun.
Yeah, I'm just since I'm guessing he's about to throw some devils at us, I'm just going to preemptively make my gun because it'll save me an action on my turn, and it lasts for an hour, so I'm not worried about it. It's time.
Okay, all right. So John,
Yeah.
I want to know if I can do this or not. Okay, so I it, the way that polymorph works is it has to be a creature you've seen before, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I want to turn into when he says that and when he like jumps to the cage and he's like time for the main show to start and he just made and Giacomo made his gun. I want to turn it into a flying ant.
A what?
A flying
flying
ant.
a flying ant. So he can't see me and I can get out of the bars.
You're just gonna fucking leave Matt behind, you dickhead?
No, he clearly doesn't want Giacomo. I'm not gonna completely leave. I'm gonna get outside the bars,
You
and I'm
both
gonna
are
watch.
in this.
Yeah, I know. But Giacomo's taking the approach of he's gonna take a side, so I want to see where it goes. If he's gonna get out of it, if Torg's gonna like make a deal with him, and I disappear, maybe he'll let Giacomo go. And if he's not, I'll jump back in, obviously. But this is just my thought process right now. I can't polymorph more than one person. I thought I could. At higher levels, I thought polymorph you could do more than one person, but you can't. I guess I'm looking. I don't see anything. I
No.
could have sworn I saw somewhere that you could polymorph more than one person, but
If
I
you
mean,
have like twin spell, but you're not a
yeah,
sorcerer.
yeah. I don't know any sort of like magic like that. This is just dragon. I can polymorph. So I am just gonna polymorph into a flying ant because this is the best option for me not to be seen, and I'm almost like minuscule size. So I just like he just like he sees me and I just boop gone.
What?
And then I'm just like I just fly to outside the bar and then I'm like watching. I'm just like I want to watch and see what Giacomo does. 'Cause he was
I
2 seconds away from putting a bullet in my head.
I dropped my gun, just like
You see, Torg's face drop into a serious tone, and he yells, "Guards, be on the lookout in the whole perimeter now." He couldn't have gotten too far. He may even be still in the arena.
Since when can he teleport? Why? Why can he teleport? And more importantly, why didn't he take me?
Well, maybe he just needs a little motivation to come back.
Oh God, please no.
You see Torg spin his finger in the air, and like he points up towards the sky, and he rotates his finger in a circle. When he does this, you can hear chains clinking and like pull, and you see a gate being pulled open. You can't see what's into the gate. It's really dark, but you can hear.
I pick my gun back up.
I just want to. I want to preface that while I'm like on the outside of the bars, I'm like with my little ant arms. I'm like crossing them in front of me, and I'm like I have it like against my forehead, and I'm like praying to Bane. I'm like Bane. If you can hear me, please. I need advice. I need a way out of this. I need some way that we can get out of here. I'm lost without guidance. I I don't know what to do. If you can hear and you can hear me, please show me something. And you can continue. I just wanted to preface that I'm praying to Bane while this is happening.
So, like I said, it is super dark, and
I
it
have
is when
120 feet of dark vision. I'm not worried about darkness.
I also have dark.
okay, so I would say your dark vision doesn't reach though.
That's fine. I just want to. I just want to remind you that, like, hey, I can see in darkness, so
Yeah,
that's not going to impair my shooting.
no. But I would say you're too far away. Like this goes a little bit deep, and you can hear like um snarling. Oh shit! Hold on, I lost the fucking.
I don't
Yeah.
know what else I could have done. I don't really like as the dragon right now. I don't know any other spells besides polymorph. That's all I like. That's all I got. All right. Like I don't know what else I can do to help. Like if I turned into a dragon, I would give away like the most powerful thing that I know right now.
I think they already know.
I don't think they do know.
I think they do. Why
Uh,
wouldn't they know?
Why would they know?
Because they're gods.
That doesn't mean anything. You're the one that's talking about how
They're
gods
like
don't know
Santa.
shit.
They're like Santa Claus. They're always watching.
I guess.
They see you when you're sleeping. They know when you're awake. They know when you used a wish ring to turn yourself into a dragon. So be
Oh.
smart, for goodness sake.
Only some gods know that.
So when
I think he's pretty invested.
you guys get closer, you
I'm not getting closer. I'm backing up from this thing.
when you're back. Well, as this thing approaches, you could see a huge, large, very well built. The head of it looks like a red minotaur, and its body's massive with huge wings, and its
Right.
eyes are glowing like orangish red.
Is this a Baylord? Are you literally giving me a Baylord at level fucking 4?
Yes, I am.
Those things kill!
Oh yeah.
That's the point. Welcome to D&D.
So
Okay. I'm just gonna ready my action the second it comes within my 120-foot line of sight. I'm shooting it.
So it sees you and it lets out a powerful roar. And then when you do this, you could just hear the cackling of demons and the absolute howl of Torg above the cage. And he calls out, he says, "Come on, Neskel. Don't you want to save your pal here? Or are you going to let him perish?"
I think he's bluffing, so I'm not gonna do anything. I think he's bluffing. I'm dead ass. I think he's bluffing
Okay.
because if I wasn't here, like his talk would be for nothing anyways. So I'm
Okay.
gonna let him get as close as possible without actually letting him die.
You do realize, you know what? You don't realize. I'm not going to even tell you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's fine.
All right. Roll
I'm
initiative, Matt.
God.
Okay.
Trying to
14.
think of what I have to save you. I don't have any.
Shit, that was contested. Okay.
Who has the higher dex bonus?
His is +2. What's yours?
+2.
Both two. You both got to reroll.
I think I should go first because I'm the player.
Nah, reroll.
Damn it. My dex isn't good. Oh, better! Holy
Why not
shit.
better?
Oh. He rolled a 19.
Damn! Looks like it doesn't matter.
So,
I have an idea.
well, this is an action, technically. Hmm. So,
Oh my god, I actually have an idea. Okay. Alright, John.
what?
I want to go. I know that I'm not an initiative, so that's why I'm telling you this now. I want to go to a secluded area, okay? Like in this, like outside of the bar somewhere. Like I'm sure there's like a little viewing area, like maybe above somewhere, or like a little area where I can see what's going on.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Can I wanna like turn back into myself, okay?
Okay.
And then I want to pull out the Bible that I got, and I wanna flip through it and see if I can find anything about maybe this hellscape that we're in, or anything about Torg, or anything about the demons that he has in his realm, like anything that could help me or help me in Doctor here, like anything I can do, like maybe something I can exploit.
Okay. Yeah. So. I,
I was
so
thinking
are
about
you-
throwing the Bible down onto his head and be like, "Be gone, demon!"
No.
That would
And they're
just
like,
piss him
"What
off.
the hell?"
So the thing is, okay, so are you just gonna hover above the bars where everyone could see, or are you gonna go
No,
to
no.
one of
I
the
said
levels?
I said I was gonna go to somewhere secluded, so if that means I
Like
have to
one
go
of the
up to-
levels, like one of the floors.
yeah, if that means I have to go to the very first level right above where no one's there, I'll go there. I'll make sure, like I'll be at the ant still, and then like I'll look around, and if I can see like an area that's like completely secluded, then I'll turn back in myself.
Yeah.
know.
Okay, so that works. So as you're flipping through, you're finding a part where you find a part where it notes distress anywhere in the world, or distress at any time. And it basically says, in brief, context, it says that if the chosen one were to be in distress at any time, to where he thinks it may perish him or any accompanied person, then what the chosen one shall do is call out for the angel Michael.
Call for the angel Michael.
Yes.
All right, when I see that, I'm looking around. I'm looking around to see if like anybody's outside the door or whatever. I turn myself back into the fucking ant, and I go down to the bars, and I make sure I have clear line of Jacobo and this fucking deep popped out. Do I see Torg anywhere, by the way?
Yeah, he's still on top of the bars. He's laughing his ass off watching this Baylor come right at him.
Okay, I once again cross my little ant arms. I put it to my forehead, and then I'm like Bane, please send your angel Michael to help us. We're in great need. You can send Michael, please.
So it's not so much like, okay, so the instructions is so much not like that. It's more so like, Michael, we need you. Please help us.
So I have to actually talk straight to the demon. I can't, or straight to the angel. I can't talk to through Bane.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll just do that. Then I'll cross my arms, and then I'll pray to Michael. Like,
Okay.
Michael, please come down, help us out.
Okay, so far, nothing has happened quite yet.
Okay.
And so right now you'd be like, oh god, like right now what you would be thinking is, oh god damn it, like this isn't working, like he's not getting any reception down here, we're in a tunnel, and I got Metro PCS.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining right now.
And so this thing, You see it take one step towards Giacomo, out from the bars, and then you see it just poof in the air, and then you see it poof right back in front of Giacomo.
The Baylor demon?
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
they have teleport.
Oh man. Okay. Well, if that's the case,
Am I taking? Can I take an action or like what's going on?
well, like if that's the case, and I'm calling to this fucking angel and he's not coming, like I keep saying his name, like Michael, please come on, come down here, we need you, please, and he's not answering me. If the Baylor demon's about to swing at Giacomo, I'll fly down in front of Giacomo, in between this Baylor demon and him, and I'll polymorph back to myself and like hold up my axe to like block and attack if he's gonna try and hit him.
Yeah, so I would say what you need to do is roll initiative too,
Okay.
just to see where you lie in the... Oh my fucking god.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. Thank you.
We're literally one higher than the Baylor.
So I think the way how this would work is it's going to be the Baylor, then Matt, and then it's going to go you, and then the Baylor, and then Matt again. You know what I mean? Since you came in,
Well, did he
after-
already swipe at him? Like the
he already
first
took
time?
his action
Which was what, moving?
to teleport. Yeah, the teleporting is considered an action.
And then Matt's gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I cast Sanctuary on myself. I remember something I made that was meant for Neskel. I reach into my bag, I pull out a gourd, and I just pull the cork out and just dump myself in this goo. It's like grease, and it smells like rank ass shit. And so he has to make a will save to even attack me. And then as my action, I'll take the dodge action.
A will save.
Yep, wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
So, I have 2 layers of protection, and I'm just thinking, alright, I'm thinking strategy. I'm gonna let him burn himself out, and I'm not going to let him hit me. Maybe Bane will get bored or something. Because I think Neskel's left me for dead, and I can't really blame him, so I have to figure a way out of this myself.
So what does this do when...
So it says it in the chat.
Yeah.
If it
I'm
fails
trying
to
to-
save, it must
Any
choose
creature
new
who targets me must make a wisdom saving throw versus my DC. On a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the spell or attack. It doesn't expect me from AoEs like Fireball. If I make an attack, it ends, but so long as I don't attack for a minute, he has to make a wisdom saving throw to even attempt to hit me. And I'm taking the dodge action, so he has disadvantage to attack me.
Magic resistance. The Baylor has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Would that count?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it would just pretty much even out to a just a normal.
Well,
throw.
no. He has to make the wisdom saving throw with advantage, and if he passes, he has to make an attack roll with disadvantage. Because dodge isn't part of the spell. Dodge is
Okay,
just a
yeah,
normal
gotcha.
action. So,
Alright.
but that's my turn.
Well, it says on a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. They don't even have to make it a disadvantage if they.
Well, yeah, but he has advantage against the spell save.
Yeah.
So if he fails it, obviously, he doesn't get to attack
Oh
me.
my god.
But if he passes, then he has disadvantage.
a Baylor has a fucking multi attack. That's insane.
Yeah, it can kill me in one round, like easy.
All right. So that's your turn.
Mhm.
Okay, so Aussie, now it's your turn.
Okay, well, I do what I said. I imagine the Baylor is gonna go swing at him, and I run down and I fly down, and then I'm in front of him, and then I fly over back at myself, and I have my axe out in front of me to block an attack. So, I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Good night.
So when so are you gonna hit him? Are you gonna try to attack him or anything? Or are you just
No,
gonna...
I'm just defending.
Oh, you're holding action
Yeah.
type deal? Okay. Alright, so now the Baylor's gonna attack Austin.
As soon as Nesco appears in front of me, I'm like, Dick! You're trying to have me killed!
Alright,
I
let's
can't
see how
believe
this
you would do
goes.
that!
13. Oh my fucking god, that modifier.
To hit my AC.
Remember when Austin fought
This
one of
is
these
a
things?
21.
Hmm.
It's
My AC is 21.
Okay, so defender wins.
Yeah,
Hold
so
on.
I block it just barely.
1 second. I'm having this fucking group on Discord absolutely blow my shit up, and it is really annoying.
So you see me just barely in time, like as this thing goes to swing down. I barely block it with my shield.
Okay, and when it tried to attack you with the longsword, and it's pissed that it missed you, and it lets out a rage, and you see him pull back his arm and try to hit you with the whip. Oh, that fucking misses. That was terrible.
All right, boys, we in it.
So it goes to try to crack its whip at you, and yet again you take your shield and you just smack it away.
You know what the scariest thing about this is? This
Oh.
thing could kill me so easy.
Actually, it does have fire aura. At the start of each of the Baylor's turn, each creature within 5 feet of it takes 10 3d6 fire damage, and flammable objects in the aura that aren't being worn or carried ignite.
Yeah. Did I really
If
have it?
Nesco put himself in front of me, am I still within that?
I would say so. Like, you guys are bunched together.
Can we get a map?
A map?
Yeah.
I would have to draw one out because I don't have like an actual like map.
I don't. I mean, do we really need a map? You have to sit here and set this whole thing up.
So like,
I mean, if you just can make like a square that just or the arena and put our
It's-
tokens in it.
it's circular, and then like, I imagine like the gate is like, let's say here.
I mean, I was hoping something to scale.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't know how to do all that. You're gonna have to sit here, pause the stream. He's gonna have to make a whole map, and then.
And then like there, like that.
Excellent artsmanship.
Thank you.
Your craft is unrivalable.
And then his throne was up here, like upwards though.
Yeah. Good stuff.
But like he's like right up on your shit though. Like he blinked on you though, Matt.
What's the range? What's the range of the fire aura?
5 feet.
I would
guess-
say.
I would say
after
yeah,
I
it
got-
wouldn't take on Matt because that's right. Each square technically is 5 feet. So
Yeah. After I got in front of him, he would have been far enough away.
yeah. So you Austin take the
Well, you gotta
See-
roll the damage first.
3d6. 1, 3, 5. You take 5 damage.
Okay, that's just 5 off my 13 temporary. So that's 8 left on that.
I don't think you have that anymore, Austin.
I do. We just
No, you
had
don't.
it. We literally just had it.
No, I didn't make anything today.
Yeah, you did. What do you mean today? You literally pumped it right, like.
Yeah, you pumped it when you guys got transported.
Yeah, but then we had a long rest and then we went out. So I didn't make anything. This is the first time I've made something today.
No,
You-
that is true.
So you don't have any temp HP.
The temp HP. The
It
temp
doesn't-
HP
It goes away after you rest.
Yeah, you guys did have a long rest before traveling outside that house.
What is the thing called, Matt?
Well, it's called a protector, but I call it a thumper.
And I don't remember you popping that before. Because I'm pretty sure we left the house and then we encountered the fucking.
We
It
didn't have
actually
any encounters before we got here.
Yeah, you guys kind of did it like stealthily.
Of course, I'm not finding it.
I mean, it's only 5 off your normal HP.
Yeah. Sorry, Austin, I'm not cheating.
I'm not cheating either.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest about it. Like, you don't have any temp HP. I didn't make that.
Okay, well, that's fine, I guess.
So, being around this thing sizzled your skin a little bit. What are you gonna do, Giacomo?
Wow. Now that I'm not 5 feet from it, I'm gonna run the fuck away. I'm gonna get about 60 feet away using my dash action.
That doesn't cause attack of opportunity, does it?
If I'm within his attack range, so if he has a weapon with reach, it does.
What about the whip?
I don't. What does the whip have, John? I don't know.
30 feet.
Is that a ranged? Okay, hang on.
If it's attack opportunity and you're running away from him, you can hit him with it. It's a range of 30 feet, and if you're running out of his radius, which you were...
Okay, yeah, it does have reach. Yeah.
Okay, so do you still want to run, or do you want to
Yeah.
kind of...
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is that just a D20, right?
Plus his wisdom.
So... 16?
Yeah, that'll pass.
Okay, and then I gotta roll...
So
Attack
what
roll.
is it? Is a minute 6 rounds or 10 rounds?
It just doesn't matter. It's about to end.
Let's see. Holy shit.
How is it about to end?
Because I'm about to attack him once I get out of his range.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so you take 15 points of damage.
Okay. It's half my health.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're gonna somehow attack him, you said?
Yeah. Hang on.
If only he hadn't run away.
What the fuck do you want me to do? He was just gonna keep attacking me anyway.
You gotta stay behind me, and I would have protected you.
Well, and now I'm 60 feet away from him. And as my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot him with my gun.
Okay.
Where is it? 24.
24. Okay, that hits.
13 points of force damage.
That's like nothing. Okay.
I mean, what? I don't know what I'm supposed. I don't know what you want me to do there. Like, you want me
I
to
know.
not fight him? But
No,
that
I
does
know.
take my sanctuary away.
Okay.
So I like sprint away from him, and as I do a turn, and I just fire from the hip, shoot him in the face.
All right. Nesco, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna go and try to fucking slash this thing, I guess, with my great axe.
Okay.
All right.
25. That hits. It also says here, a creature that touches the baler or hits it with a
I'm not-
melee
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
that hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes the 3d6 fire damage.
Do you remember this guy now, Austin?
Yes, I remember it, Matt.
Nice.
19.
19. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what we got for the 3d6. Wow. Wow. Austin, you literally just lost 3 point, not 3. Wow, 4 points of damage.
Nice.
I rolled 2 1s and a 2. And then, okay, so while this is happening, Torg is, he says to you, he's like, Neskel, how does it feel to stare your demise right in the face?
I don't say anything. I'm just I'm just busy, like, I'm gonna shrug off what he says. I'm just fighting this fucking thing.
All right. You are able to see him the way how you're positioned. You're able to see him through, like, he's kind of like in the background, like behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as you're fighting this thing, you hear like something like whistling in like really fast, and Torg is sitting there laughing at you, and all of a sudden you see like just a bright light come crashing down, and you see Torg just blasted through the gate on the top there, and he hits the ground. And on top of him there is a bright winged man, very stoic and huge, with short blonde hair.
I'm like,
He-Man, is that you?
holy shit, it's Michael.
It's He-Man.
It's Michael, idiot.
I'm gonna call him He-Man.
Well, I mean, you can call him whatever you want, I guess. But anyway, so you can see him on top of Torg, like pushing his face into the dirt, and then he
I
gets
thought they were
off
on a
with-
cage.
Huh?
I thought they were on top of the cage. What dirt?
Well, like,
Kicked him straight.
no. He came straight in like a fucking bullet, and he came in at Torg, and when he did this, it pushed him through the cage and blasted a hole open in the cage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, basically, he bounces off Torg, and he runs towards the Baylor, and he gives it one good slash across the back with his sword. Let me see. Okay, that hits. Let's see. Okay. Well, I mean, it's just normal damage, but he slashes it across the back, and it the Baylor turns around and looks at it, and the Solar, he has the ability to teleport, and he teleports behind the Baylor to Giacomo, and he looks back at you. He says, "Nesco, follow me," and he grabs Giacomo by the back of his shirt, and you see these huge angelic white wings sprout out of his back, and you see him take off quickly.
Oh, I follow him wholeheartedly. I'm gone.
I just
Yeah.
keep shooting down to Baylor. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Just pop, 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 pop.
The Baylor's just kind of like shrugging it off, and he yells, and Torg is like, "You fucking stupid beast, don't sit there and yell at him, get him." And you see it start to take off towards you guys, and Michael, he's flying at full force. He's flying up past these things, and you can see the demons trying to catch up behind you guys, and Austin, you're able to keep up with him. And you see that he starts to head over towards the area where that old house was.
Okay, alright, cool. I'm assuming he's got some sort of plan to get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and we're gonna take a pause right there. I gotta use the bathroom.
That is
Nice.
okay.
What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean? Get you out of there? You mean us?
Okay,
No, no.
1 second.
You're the one who got us into this mess. I'm just gonna sit on the throne. It's fucking. I'm gonna aggro literally every demon.
Yep.
That's what you sound like.
Yep.
You're lucky we have a Deus Ex Machina.
Yep.
As soon as he said Baylor, I'm like, John, I have several questions. First off, what? Second, the fuck?
Yep.
Like, Baylors are incredibly dangerous demons. You don't fight them at level 4. I'm surprised he didn't turn into a dragon.
Nope, not gonna let him know I'm a dragon.
Again, I think he knows.
I don't think he knows.
Oh, all right. I was kind of ready to like fight a bunch of demons, but when he said Baylor, I'm like, oh well, this is over. I'm like, you're not gonna start off small and build up to the main event. You're just gonna send the Baylor out first. All right.
Yep, Baylor goes first.
Because I would have been down to fight some demons, but I can't fight a Baylor.
You don't understand. Baylor always goes first.
I almost went first. Like it was close, which was surprising to me.
Baylor always.
It sucks. He just passed my spell save DC on that wisdom save.
Fortunate.
Yeah. I mean, that would have been my best option, though, if you had taken any longer to show up. Sanctuary plus dodge. It's a pretty great defensive turn. Makes it really hard to hit me, even with my low AC.
It'd be like that sometimes.
My low AC was 16. Thank you, medium armor proficiency. See, most casters don't get that medium armor proficiency. Because of it, I don't need to use mage armor or anything like that. I had considered getting mage armor from my feet, what are they called? I have so much text on my sheet. My magic initiate feat. Because that way I didn't need scale mail anymore. Because scale mail does give me disadvantage on some stealth checks. So it was like, I can just ditch the scale mail and get mage armor, but I didn't think it was worth it because since I can wear the scale mail, I might as well. Since I'm party with a barbarian, I don't think I'm going to be doing much stealthing.
Well, I'm not a barbarian anymore.
You're basically still a barbarian. You get the mindset of a barbarian.
Well, sometimes you gotta roleplay it.
Yeah, of course, right?
That's what I'm here to do. Play the best barbarian that's ever lived.
Of course.
Yeah.
Old eyes.
Damn.
Look, I'm not saying that it was a dumb idea, but
Well, you're saying it's a bad idea.
Okay, I'm back.
Next time maybe we just don't sit on random thrones in hell.
I'm back.
Hey.
So I just realized how overpowered I'm kind of making you guys at level 5.
I mean, I do get a huge power jump at 5, but
I mean, Austin's a dragon, and you guys get the ability to summon a solar like at any time.
Well, I didn't know how that worked yet. I mean, you literally just explained that to me right now. So
I know, but
yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's not like it's only like
It's
when
like only
when you need it most kind of thing. Like
yeah.
like we can't call on it whenever you want. Like, hey, Solar, come and clean, do my plumbing.
He's like, well, toilet's
Well,
backed up again.
I'm supposed to come whenever they call. So I mean,
So
What
what was that?
there was something that I watched where the like this guy was like summoned for like only in times of like great need. And they kept summoning him for fucking. He's like, do my taxes.
Well,
All right. Well, I continue the story.
yeah. So we are flying away at Mach speed from these demons. I'm just shooting constantly. I never let my hand off the trigger. Just like nope. Even if I don't hit every shot, I'm just taking them.
yeah. So like I was saying, like, when he came in, like, imagine like a fucking meteor just blasting in, but right now he's going a lot slower, obviously, because like, it would probably affect you, Giacomo, if you were to come in that hot again. So
Man, I don't care, man. Whatever whiplash I get, I can recover from. I can't recover from being dead. Get me the fuck out of here!
so he dives back into the woods that you guys originally came from, and he's zipping through the trees, and he slows down and he comes to a halt at the house that you originally came from.
Okay, and I'm like, and then when he does that, I'm like, we can't get out of here. We already tried that.
Do something!
I know, but we need to go inside and we need to lay low for a minute, just until they let their guard down for a tiny bit.
Like, did you hear my prayers? Did you hear me call to you?
I did. I absolutely did, and I'm sorry it took me a minute to get here.
Hey,
I
it's
came as
completely
fast as I
alright.
could.
Trust me, if it took you a minute, I'd be dead.
Do you even know who we are?
Of course I know who you are. Everybody knows who you are up there.
I'm still getting used to this. This is new for me.
completely understandable. We were all very excited at your birth, and we understand that this may take some time to process, but
But
Can we talk about this later? I don't want to die.
well, this is while you guys are like walking
yeah,
into the
we can't do anything right now. We're waiting.
so inside, you guys are inside now.
Yeah.
Um, he he basically he sits you guys down, and he tells you that whenever you absolutely need him, just call for him specifically. He's like, he tells you, I can hear you at any point, anytime, anywhere in the world, and I'll be there as fast as I can, as long as I can help it.
Okay, but wait, how are we escaping? Think I missed that part.
I have a way back, but we can't do it now because
Okay.
this way back they don't even know about. And if we were to alert them and they were to follow us and they're able to transport back and forth like I can, that would be very bad for everybody.
Okay.
We're just waiting low until we have the ability to leave.
Yeah, like so the same roar that Torg let out when he was coming down on you, like in the cage, you can hear that outside in the distance of like above.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if we have time to wait here.
It's fine. I've dealt with Torg before, and that's just his that's just him being infuriated. He's on high alert, and that's him calling out to his spawns.
Why is he so why is he so pissed off?
I think because he wanted to kill me.
He wants to kill both of you.
Yeah, but I'm the one who was about to die.
Well, I
That's
don't know
cool.
anything
Apparently, can
about that.
teleport.
I didn't teleport.
Well, it certainly looked like it to me.
Anyways, I mean, I just don't like. I mean, I'll do whatever you say. You know what's best, but
Yeah, you have to trust me. I know we just met, but you do have to trust me that we will get out of here, and it just takes a moment to get out of here.
Yeah, I don't think I have a choice. So, sure.
In the moment, though, is there anything that you guys have questions to that?
Yeah. Do you have healing?
Oh, I absolutely do.
Cool. Can I have some?
Yeah. He has healing touch. So, oh my god, the solar touches another creature. The target magically regains 40 AD8 plus 4. Holy fuck.
I think I'm healed.
Yeah, you're definitely fucking healed.
what the fuck are you making, John?
What do you mean? What am I making?
OPS.
A mistake.
OPS what?
OPS character.
No,
That's actually a
solar's real
monster from the
thing.
monster manual.
It's a monster.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, monster in quotations. It's technically like an angel, but you know.
Yeah.
A good monster.
Yeah, I mean, there's like chaotic evil, and then
I
there's
think
like
they're neutral
good.
technically,
So-
but whatever.
So it's like Monsters Inc. monster.
no, solars are lawful good.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when I mean Monsters Inc. monster, I mean like Sully or Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. Yeah. So yeah, he laid hands on you. He walks over to you and he puts his hand on your forehead, and the lashing mark, the like the burned like flesh that's on your back where the Baylor hit you is like closing up, and the burn marks are going away.
Oh, sweet, sweet magic, glorious magic.
He says, "Rest, young Giacomo."
Thanks, I guess.
And he he comes over to you, Neskel, and he says, "Neskel, may I ask what you've used your Ring of Three Wishes on?"
Um, are you not able to tell?
I don't know. Bane, I'm Bane's right-hand man. Like, whenever he needs something, he goes to me. That's why I'm picked out to be the one to come down and come help you whenever you need it.
Baby.
But
And
but as an angel, are you not able to tell what I used it on?
no, Bane didn't tell me. Bane could, but I have no idea.
Well, I used it on I became a dragon. I'm a dragon now.
He lets out a laugh. He's like, "Mighty fine choice. What kind of dragon?"
Ice dragon, the only one.
Oh, hey, now that's kind of racist.
That would make this
That's what he
fight.
said, regardless.
That would make this fight pretty difficult with Torg, considering he's a red dragon.
I think I could take him.
I don't think fire dragons are immune to cold. Maybe they are. I'm not a dragon expert.
I don't think they are either, but
Well, red dragons are just naturally more powerful.
Yeah,
So,
that would be a Nesco thing to choose the least powerful dragon.
I don't think you know me.
I think I know you well enough.
I think if
You're
I think if I were to look at it from Neskel's point of view, like I
Look-
feel like Neskel would look at it as he had this ring and like he didn't really believe it in anyway, so he picked like a random dragon.
No, I think he picked
no,
I think he
I
picked
think
white
he
because he
picked
was
it.
white.
yeah, he's a white dragon, so he picked a white ancient dragon because that's his culture, like that's his
Right.
It's like
But
it's
I'm
like
about to tell you is that Nesco color doesn't matter unless it's the best one.
Now that sounded racist.
yeah, that sounded kind of racist, not gonna lie.
Well,
And-
I'm just telling you the facts, Nesco. I'm a facts guy.
And you're streaming on Twitch? Nice.
Listen, I wasn't even that bad. John has said worse.
That is true. I have said pretty bad
Yeah,
things.
well, John also doesn't think half the time.
That's also true.
It is true. Oh my god. Alright, well, anyways.
Regardless of
D&D.
regardless of it, yeah, so he also asked, he's like, "What have you decided to spend your second wish on?"
Dracula
Well,
kind of raises his eyebrow and looks at Nesco like, "Yeah, what did you?" He doesn't say it, but he just gives them a look.
well, after I was gonna use my second wish to grant Giacomo here a wish, but after he just called me a dick for ditching him, quotation marks, I don't know anymore.
Okay, well, come on. I mean, it's kind of a dick move.
I didn't leave you.
It looked like you did. I didn't know you had a plan.
But the fact that you thought that I was going to just shows
Shows what?
that you don't
Listen,
trust me.
if it's not that, what would you have thought if I ditched you? You wouldn't have trusted me either. But I listen, I know that it sounded like I was ready to leave you for dead, but I had a plan, all right? And I couldn't
And-
enact that plan if I was dead.
And you also pulled out a gun. And
Right, because that wouldn't have hurt you. I've seen what you could take.
Hmm.
You would have been
No.
fine.
I don't know, Michael. What does it sound like to you?
To me, I don't know. I just heard my name being called, so I responded.
Is he part of the prophecy, Michael?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
He plays a good role in the prophecy
What is
And
his
what role is that?
to assist you.
so
And
I
he-
do own him, and I. No. Okay. All right.
In any case, if nothing else, I've
He-
definitely been helping you out this whole time, Nasco.
He is an absolute genius. He
Oh,
knows
shucks.
he knows things that can help you out in many different forms when it comes to either inventions or quick wits or things of that nature.
Oh, stop.
And
No, keep going.
Neskel, you are the one to defend him when he meets danger face to face. You are the one that could take on the forces, and he's the one that can
Come with the plans.
come up with the plans precisely and come up with the machinery to help you execute those plans bigger and better.
So we're a duo.
Exactly. Like a tag team.
Yeah. Also, it's the whole you scratch your back, I scratch my back kind of thing. I've been helping you out this whole time, and I haven't asked for much.
I just want to say, Matt, I hate this character that you created. He's such a piece of shit, dude.
Oh, and yours isn't.
No, he's not.
You keep thinking that, buddy.
All right. Well, interesting. Okay. Is there anything about the else about the prophecy that I should ask about before you leave, or?
I'm not leaving you here. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh, I just mean like before you leave, like the next few days or whatever, like what it is.
Few days.
I don't know how long he's staying for. He hasn't said.
I mean, whatever you whatever comes to mind. Like, I don't have anything to share like that's out of the ordinary, but I don't know what you know, and I don't know what Giacomo knows. I just
A lot.
know what Baines told me.
Assume I know a lot, because I do.
Assume what?
I know a lot, because I do.
Yes.
Well, that's it. Well, I'm not telling you.
Oh,
Information isn't free.
I mean, I know you know a lot. Like, you've created wonderful inventions.
That's right. I'm kind of a big deal.
I roll my eyes so hard.
I saw that. Don't roll your eyes at me.
I do it anyways.
Damn it, you did it anyways.
And Michael says yes, and that Baylor is also a big deal to you.
Just now, it won't be soon.
Why won't it be soon?
Oh, because eventually I'm going to surpass him in strength. You see, he's just a monster. He's already at his peak of power, but I've only yet begun to tap into my limitless potential. You see, one day you shall all bow before Giacomo. I mean in a metaphorical way. Like.
Is it the next level, Matt, where you get a new item?
I'll get a bunch of stuff at level 5, and even more stuff at level 6.
He looks at you and he's like, back there you probably could have used a little more, brain power. Something that could have helped you. I'm sure you can come up with it.
I mean, obviously. Again, I'm kind of a big deal.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, don't fucking judge me, all right? I know.
Nobody's judging you here except for Bane. That's about it. I mean,
I'm judging you.
I know you are.
I'm always judging you.
I know.
So, he's like, why don't you both take a long rest? And I'll keep guard. I don't need sleep. So I'll keep guard.
That's convenient.
You don't need sleep?
No.
Perfect.
How do you function?
He's an angel, dude. Don't ask questions.
I don't know how this divinity stuff works.
I mean, I'm figuring it out too, but they don't have like bodies in the way that you might think of it.
You've never slept before?
No.
Huh. Did you eat food?
You don't just ask a man if he
I
eats
don't-
food and ask him what the fuck.
I don't need the pleasures that mortality needs. I don't need sleep. I don't need to eat. I don't.
Well, I think some people would call those necessities, not pleasures, but to each their own.
I don't need to reproduce. All I do is I train and I work and I fight.
I can tell you that reproducing is also not a necessity. At least not for everyone.
Well, some people like to call it a necessity.
Some people like to call it pleasure.
Yeah.
Not me for either of those.
Ain't that the truth?
What's that supposed to mean?
Then Nesco just kind of like laughs a little bit, holds it back.
Listen, I'm not gonna go into it, but all you need to know is that ain't my style. I have more important things to do.
Like,
Develop this. I hold up my gun. You know how much time it took to develop this? This was not easy.
Michael looks at Nesco and he says, "A fair maiden can't get in the way of a man's work."
There you go.
I suppose.
For you see, I have important science to do, and I will not let affections and relations stand in the way of that.
So,
Anyways.
you guys want to take a long rest and then
Sure. If that's if we need that long for him to recharge his ability.
Yeah, I'll rest. It's fine.
Okay, well, the way I was thinking about it is let you guys take a long rest, and then, that'll cool things down a little bit. Everybody won't be on high alert. And he's going to wake you up when it's time.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, if he wants to do that, as long as I get my full 8 hours, I'm good.
Yeah, you get your full.
Yeah, you don't want to see Nesco before he has had his 8 hours.
It will
Yeah,
be a nightmare for you.
He gives you guys 8.5 hours just so that way you get a little extra.
I get a little extra nice.
Get a little something. So that way you're
Nice.
not cranky. You're absolutely refreshed.
Good. No one wants to see me if I haven't taken my full 8 hours.
So he wakes you guys up. He's like, "All right, the time to move is now."
All right, well, I'm like rubbing my eyes. Like, okay, I think we're ready. I'm good to go. I think.
Yeah, I grab all my stuff. I say, lead the way.
So, you guys step outside, and he takes a look in the sky, and he looks around. There is some cambions in the sky. He says, "The trees shall cover our position. The tops of them act as a canopy that blocks their view from the ground."
Cool.
He's like, "We'll travel on foot for now." And
That's fine
he
to
makes
me.
his way deeper into the woods. And you guys are walking through, and you can hear normal like demon sounds, and like I said, outside it's
Normal
like,
demon sounds.
just screeching and screeching and howling and things of that nature.
I'd be like,
And
man, shut the fuck up here, God.
Yeah, I don't think they have to in this place. I think this is their home.
Ugh, it's annoying.
like I said, remember it's like a blue dark haze outside constantly.
Yeah.
And you guys are moving through the woods, and you guys are being led by Michael, and Michael says, "Okay, we're almost there." He's like, "I know it's not going to look like much, but trust me, it's the way out of here."
All
He's
right.
like, "I set this up a long time ago so that way I could get here whenever I needed to. Nobody down here absolutely knows about this. You guys can use this if you really need to, but don't
You
let
100% sure that nobody knows about this?
nobody knows about this besides me and Bane, and now you guys."
Okay.
All right. Sounds good to me.
So you
What-
guys come up to this area in the woods where it's like a pond, and there's like a cave that goes into the ground next to the pond. Like it goes deeper into the ground. And when you guys go down into the cave, there's like a boulder, and he moves the boulder to the side, and you can see a crack of you can see like light just starting to open up when he moves the boulder, and you can see the normal realm again.
Nice. So did you make this?
So there's just a portal there.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's
I-
like, yes, me and Bane set this up. We come through here, and I come through here, and Bane not so much, but sometimes we'll come through here and keep tabs on Torg, and we'll send people to eavesdrop.
Smart.
Yeah, he's like, he says we'll send people to eavesdrop by teleporting them here. Hence, that's the only reason why me and Bane only know about this. We don't even want any of our guys knowing about this.
Nice.
Keep it low key.
Yes, there's no absolute way of slip ups or anybody mentioning this area to anybody.
I mean, I understand the logistics behind it. Makes sense.
Yeah, and he pushes the huge boulder back so that way you both could push through.
Okay. I'll
Yeah,
walk through.
Yeah, I'll take a step in if he pushes it back. I won't walk like into it, like into the light, but I'll like take a step towards it.
Walk into the light.
Okay, it's just it's a big like glow right now, and like once you step through it, then that's when everything will kind of be.
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting to hear what else he has to say before I walk through it. I'm like, you're coming with us, right?
of course, yes, I'm coming with
Alright.
you. I don't dare to stay in this wretched place for any longer than I have to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've got the same feeling.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
I'll
and
be
then
back.
I'll just do I have to pull the boulder back or whatever? Or...
No, he's holding the boulder back. He's like, after you.
Okay, I jump in.
Yeah, me too. Ooh.
I mean, you didn't really have to jump in. It's like a hole in the wall.
Well, no, I know that, but I mean,
I'll still jump in.
Oh,
I jump into this hole in the wall. Like I know that he moved the boulder, and like all I would have to do is walk into it. But I just jump.
Okay, when you jump, your feet land on a grassy plain.
Oh,
I look around and try to see like if I notice any of the surrounding area, like if I'm familiar.
wasn't that fun, Neskel? We had fun.
When you
I'm
see the
very-
surrounding area, it's just woodsy, and like I said, it looks like basically it looks like you stepped out of like the side of like a mountain, and you could see from this like mountain, you could see off in the distance Gear Grinder City.
Oh, hey, cool. We're not even that far from the city.
We're
That's
on a
clean.
mountain.
Yeah, on a mountain, like it's pretty far from Gear Grinder City, but like it's not far enough to where it's out of sight.
Yeah, well, not far. It's not far for Nesco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Nesco, it's like a jaunty walk.
Does
Eh.
yeah.
You could see where you exploded the house.
We can see that from here.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you noticed that well, because it was like a big like clearing. Remember, like I said, when he flew over there, it was like a big cleared area
Mhm.
in the woods. So you could see where like trees are missing in that area.
Nice.
And you notice like it's kind of midday, and it's a clear sky.
Looks like things are looking up for us, hey, Neskel?
I don't know about that.
I think so.
I have a feeling we're gonna have problems here today. But
Why do you say that?
well, we just barely escaped with our lives because we got locked in a random demon realm because you weren't being careful.
Oh,
and then
I'm sorry. I
decided
wasn't being careful.
and then decided to
Do you hear anything besides the sound of your own voice?
sell me out and tried.
It was your fault.
And I just get flashbacks of him running into the room and almost getting fucked up, and then we could not get back, stuck in the demon realm because he decided to run into a room by himself. After we literally just talked about not splitting up because he might get fucked up in the room.
I have a flashback to the time where I said, "Hey, let's not give away our position," and you ran for the fucking throne and triggered an alarm.
Well, we're not perfect.
Yeah, so don't fucking point the finger at me, buddy. Alright, we both fucked up. I'm big enough to admit that. Are you?
Look at your size compared to me.
Size isn't all that matters.
It is.
It really isn't. And I've staked my name and livelihood on it.
Is that what you told yourself back when you were living with all your kobold buddies to make you feel better about yourself?
What's it to you, huh? You want to know my backstory now? Is that it?
No.
Good, then don't ask.
Well, didn't have to.
But you did anyway.
Yeah, I do that.
Awesome. Let's go back to Gear Grinder City.
yeah, you guys still have all the stuff. And Michael, he asked you what business you have in Gear Grinder City.
I have some stuff to turn into a jackass. Well, I'm not turning the stuff into a jackass. I'm giving it back to him.
Oh, gotcha. And,
Oh, hey, by the way, can you give me something? Just small. I just need something.
what is it?
I need a wizard staff.
A wizard staff?
Yeah. You know, an
Um,
arcane staff, used by wizards as a spell focus.
Do you need it right now?
The sooner
Or-
the better.
Tell you what. Why not this? Go finish up what business you have to do with whoever you call jackass inside Gear Grinder City. Meet me back here
Okay.
in this exact location.
And then call for you, or will you just be here?
I'll be here.
You're just gonna chill here by yourself?
No, I want to go get the staff, and I gotta talk to Bane real quick.
Awesome. Want to run some errands, Neskel?
Sure.
Hey, that's the spirit. That's what I like to see.
I think I'm just your personal ride.
Well, I mean, what else are you doing?
Fair point.
Come on, we'll go to a cafe, we'll pick up something to eat, it'll be great. We'll make a day out of it. I'll pay. We should celebrate. We're not dead. We're out of hell. This must be how it feels to get out of prison.
All right.
Anyway, you gonna transform?
Yeah, I turn into a dragon, and I wait,
I get on.
and then I take off, flap my fucking
Yeah,
big ass wings towards.
I just hook my grappling hook right into one of his scales and just hold on.
We go to a forest nearby to Gear Grinder again. And I turn back.
Yeah. Do you want to just swing by that house and just destroy the rest of it?
No.
All right.
Does anyone want to touch it?
Fair enough.
Because
I don't wanna risk being
I fucking touch it, and then I get transported.
Yeah, I don't want to risk being teleported again.
And then you're like, Michael, please.
And then they're like, "There he is."
Yeah, fair enough. It's not like Giacomo's controlling this ride, so whatever you say.
Then the very first thing Giacomo would say was, "You just had to go back."
I mean, I wasn't suggesting going back. I'm just saying like we could smash it up for funsies. But if you're worried, then that's fair, and I'm not gonna argue about it. It was
Right.
just a suggestion.
Matt, did you say a wand or a staff?
A staff preferably, but any wizard focus.
Okay, just making sure. Just
So long
making
as it's a
sure.
wizard spellcasting focus,
Okay.
because that's what I need for two things.
Okay. So anyway, so you fly over to an area to land, and then you
Yep.
polymorph back to Neskel as we know it.
Yes, just so that I can keep the illusion that I'm still a normal person.
Yeah, I don't know why you just don't come out. Like all your friends are still gonna accept you. Like we're not bothered by it, truthfully.
Enough.
What?
Enough.
What? What's wrong?
No. So I just maintain the illusion that I'm still normal. So
You can hide who you are on the outside, but you can't hide who you are on the inside, Neskel.
yep.
Mhm.
All right, let's go. We head back, and I harass Neskel the entire way, making the entire thing a transgender allegory.
So
How are you?
as you guys head back to Gear Grinder City, you roll perception for me.
Yes, my one of my dumb stats. I love rolling this. Yep. I am not a wise boy.
So Neskel, you notice that people are kind of like attending to like their normal, like what they were doing before you guys left. It seems to you like no time has passed at all. Like very little time has passed.
Like we were there and no time was passing at all.
Yeah, like in this realm, like barely any time has passed.
That's convenient.
Yeah, that is convenient. I'm like, all right, well, I mean, that only works out better for me. So
So, when you guys get to the taller building, obviously you know the routine of stepping onto the platform, and then when you step onto the platform, it shoots up, and Ganesh is there tinkering with some things, and he says, "Ah, you boys are back. That was awfully quick."
Yep. We are kind of good, like that, right, Neskel?
Awesome.
yep.
And he's like, "I do believe you have my belongings."
I put the bag on the table.
Ah, very nice. He opens it up and he kind of goes through the things and he's like, yes, everything that I need. And when when he's going through everything, he takes it out one by one and he's going through and making sure each item is kind of, and
Accounted for.
and like that he has stuff that will work, you know what I mean? Like he wants to make sure everything that he has is kind of working, but like he wouldn't be mad if it was broken because, obviously it wouldn't be your fault.
Yeah, goblins
it
took
was.
it after all. Oh well, I think he knew goblins had taken it, so
And he's like, okay, well, I did have some rewards for you guys.
Yeah, specifically, you had some blueprints I wanted to look at.
Okay, I believe that was my Liquizer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, deal. And he goes over to a shelf full of like blueprints, and he's kind of like running his fingers across them. And he's like, ah, that one up there. And he crawls up to the top and he pulls out a blueprint and it's like rolled up, and he puts it into your hand. And he's like, there you go. And he looks at Nesco and he says, is there anything I could get for you?
Probably not. Not gonna lie. I really don't think there's anything here that you could have. You
But
could
you
give
could
me.
probably make your weapon magical if you wanted to.
I thought he was a tinkerer.
Artificers actually can make your weapons +1.
Yeah, but from what I understand in the story, he's a tinkerer. He doesn't dabble with
If
magic.
I don't know, if he's an artificer, he should have the capability to. It's up to John, but like, I know I have the ability to make a weapon a +1 weapon.
Well, no. From what I'm saying is, this guy, like, for background reasons, he's a tinkerer. He fucks with mechanical shit, and there's nothing
Yeah.
really he could do to mechanicalize my axe.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Okay.
gonna be like, be like, hey, turn my axe into a steampunk axe.
Fair enough.
I swing it and do good damage. That's it.
He's like, oh, there's nothing really for you. You're not really an artillerist. Or a tinkerer like myself, or a Giacomo. He puts his finger on his lip and he's like, I did run into a wizard, and he did give me some good berries. So, if you
No,
would like some good berries, I guess.
no, it's okay. I don't need good berries. I'm quite all right.
Okay. Well, thank you boys for the job well done. I highly appreciate it. And um if you would like to, come back and, share your ideas, Giacomo, I'd be more than happy to share some ideas with you.
Of course, we'll arrange a time for it.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. How does lunch today sound?
Can't do today, but we'll talk when I have free time. All right. For now, I have things I need to attend to. Thank you very much.
Understandable.
I start to turn.
And
What was that?
you guys step onto the platform and it just drops. And just like last time, it slows down before hitting the ground. And you guys are able to step off the platform.
And as we're going down the platform, I'm like, you had no intention of going out with that guy, did you?
Oh no.
Yeah.
In fact, he's now. I now consider him a rival, and I am determined to beat him into a bloody pulp. Not literally. I have very small arms, but in the sense of I'm going to outbuild him at every turn. I'm going to take these blueprints he gave me and make a better weapon than he ever could with them.
I think you're an angry little guy.
I think that I'm not. I'm just competitive.
Interesting. That's what an angry little guy would say.
Hey, shut up. Listen, all right. I don't need to justify myself because I know in my heart that my intentions are pure.
Yes.
After all, I'm out here trying to save the world, right? I have the biggest shit-eating grin on my face.
I don't think you are out here to save the world. I think you're doing it for your own selfish needs, but that's all right.
Well, that's what Bane says. Bane says I'm here saving the world. And since he knows everything, I guess.
I don't really know what to say to that, so I don't really say anything.
Listen, Nazgul, I'm going to continue to say what I said to you before. All this Bane stuff and this God stuff doesn't really concern me, but you're a nice guy and you're helping me out, and so I want to help you out in return. We can be partners on this as much as you'll let me. So, for as long as you need my help, you can always count on good old Giacomo to be there to shoot something for you. But I have no real allegiance to Bane or any of these gods. And anytime I say otherwise, you'll know that it's just a lie. It doesn't matter if I have to bluff my way out of hell, or if I have to smile through a dinner with Bane. You know where my allegiances lie, and that's with the men and women of this plane.
So, you're going to sell me out at any possible moment to save them.
I was planning on coming back for you. Listen, my initial thought was, okay, well, I think that he hates you more than me, so if I can get out...
Insight on Giacomo to see if that's actually the case.
Sure.
Up. I don't actually know if I have good insight. Nah, it's a 2. God damn.
You get the sense that Giacomo is telling you the truth, as far as you can tell.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, well, of course it's gonna be that because I rolled bad, but I would just be like, all right, well, you say so.
You think that if he was lying to you, you'd know, but you know that he's probably only telling you half truth. But what he has said, he hasn't lied to you. That's what you get.
That's why I'm just letting it go. I'm like, well, I don't really know if I really wouldn't know if he's lying or not, so I have no choice but to believe him.
So,
Okay.
you guys are walking outside while all this is happening?
Yeah, we're just ascending down the elevator, and we can go get lunch. We're probably pretty hungry. I'll pay for a lunch for us.
Okay. Yeah, there's a tavern nearby. You guys go down the street, or like literally right down like the road from his place. There is a tavern.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I said let's stop in for some lunch, eh? On the house, on me.
Sure, that sounds fine.
We're both hungry. We were just in hell. We almost died. I think we deserve some lunch.
Suppose it's true.
Oh, hey, speaking of almost died, when we were down there, why did you do the thing? You know, the thing.
Told you why.
Say it again like I'm stupid.
I don't think that he knows that I'm a dragon, and I don't want to give that away.
Okay, well, fair enough. But would you have done it if it looked like the fight was going to turn for the worse?
I would have had to.
Fair enough.
So the name of this inn that you guys are gonna go into to stop for lunch is called Nuts and Bolts.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
It has nuts in it.
That is kind of a cool idea for a restaurant. I like that.
I'll stop in.
You see, you walk in and you see people covered in grease. They have goggles and gloves and, you know, typical leather like aprons to protect them from sparks and stuff like that. And you notice at the bar, the counter is set up to where it has almost like a conveyor belt where the barmaid is able to put a cup on the onto the counter, flip a switch, and it'll conveyor all the way to the person who ordered it.
Nice.
And you see like a you see a mechanism where it's also able to like deliver people's foods on wheel. So like she's able to like motorize this thing that's able to wheel around and go from table to table collecting, like people are able to put their dirty dishes on it and it's able to put out, like bring food to the table, and they're able to take it off the thing and take their food.
Ooh, this place is nice. Nicer than any tavern I've ever been to.
Yeah, I've never seen anything so mechanical, I guess.
It's right up my alley. I will find a seat and sit down and gesture to my good buddy Neskel, who I would never betray, to sit down with me.
Okay. When you guys sit down, there's a troll that walks up to you and it asks you what you would like to eat.
It said thanks for money. I was like, oh man, not in D&D too.
No.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna ignore that.
Ignore
Nothing. Yeah, I just say, something warm and meaty for me and my friend, and some ales too.
Okay, we have mutton, we have beef stew, and we have obviously poultry. So
I think mutton sounds good. How about you, Neskel?
Poultry sounds good.
Ah, fair enough.
okay, so we got one order of poultry and one order of mutton, and we also are having something to drink, perhaps of our finest brew.
Yeah, a few ales for the table.
Okay, and an order of oil slick coming up.
Perfect.
So you see this big, bigger trollish looking fellow waddle to the back and put.
Wait, is it a fellow or a woman?
Huh?
Is it a man or a woman?
It's a man.
Okay, just double check because I thought you said man at first, or I thought you said woman at first, and then you said dude. So just like
No,
double check.
there's a woman. There's a barmaid behind the bar.
Okay,
and,
cool.
She's a dwarf. This is this is a lot of different species in here.
All right. Okay.
So, yeah. So, um, the little dwarven woman, she goes in the back, and you can see her like mouth moving, like she's talking to someone, and for a short time, after a little bit of time passes, um, she reaches up to a window where food is delivered, and you see her put what you guys would assume is your food with your ale onto this little robot. On the top of its head is like a tray, and it just the wheels peel off and take over to your table and stops
I think I've
next
seen
to
that in a movie before.
it stops next to you, and it has your food and drinks ready.
Thanks, R2.
Awesome.
And then once you pull the plates off, you see it go in reverse.
This place is great. I love this city. I'd never leave if I wasn't busy.
How are they making these little metal creatures move around like that?
Oh, there are several ways. I won't get into it now, but it depends on whether it's magically charged or just mechanically charged. Like, to put it simply, there are like tons of other ways that they could be doing it, but I'm going to assume that it's mechanically charged. These people don't seem to use a ton of magic, which is a shame, because from my studies, if you combine the two, you can get some really
Stop.
explosive effects.
Please stop ranting.
I'm not going to go into detail, I said. I'm just saying that if you combine magic with mechanics, you get some really explosive effects. Oh, but I'm sure these people don't mind using subpar technology. I mean, I really can't expect everyone to be up with the times.
So
I start eating just now.
So you guys are eating your food. You are discussing, whatever you guys want to discuss about.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything in particular you guys have on your
Even
mind.
though Giacomo said he wasn't going into detail, he continues to go into detail about why applying magical runes to technology is actually a far superior method to using it than just using it without. You see, because if you use a rune like this, it strengthens the entire unit. So it prevents from wear and tear, so you don't have to keep oiling the damn thing. I don't get it, honestly. Just a small bit of arcane knowledge, and all of a sudden you've completely eliminated the use for a natural resource. Magic is a renewable resource, and these people should be taking advantage of it, Nazgul. Can you believe that?
I have my head on the table and falling asleep.
I know! It's just... not a single magic shop. Don't they know that magic is science? When you get right down to it, it's just like a different form of science. God, these people.
And then you just hear loud snoring.
Anyway, so back to my quantum theory on spell mechanics.
Oh my
He
God.
just keeps talking.
I know, and he's just out like a light. Like, he's fucking dead.
Alright. A few ales later, Giacomo will realize that you are actually asleep and not faking it, and he'll jostle the table to try and wake you up.
And then he slowly wakes up. He's like, "What?"
Hey, so I know I'm asking a lot of you today, but you want to go and pick up my staff? With me?
What?
The Archon said he was gonna bring me a staff. We gotta go pick it up.
Oh, yes, we could. Yeah, I already slept for the day, and we don't really have anything else to do.
Fair enough. I tell you, what I'm gonna do with this staff, I'm going to do marvels. I pay for the food. What does it cost me?
All it costs you is 20 copper pieces.
Oh, 20 copper. That's it. Cool. I put
Yeah.
that down. I'll give a 5 copper tip.
We need to learn how to automate this whole flying experience. By the way,
Well.
well, if you
and
just jump on my back and
yeah.
while I'm midair, like while I'm flying, I just turn into it.
I mean, I do have the grappling hook now.
Yeah, it'd probably work out better like that. And there might be situations where we might need to get out fast.
Yeah. If you had like something I could grab onto easily, like a ring or something like that, like something that would be really easy to hook onto.
Get a piercing on your neck, Austin.
Onto my back.
Yeah, get a piercing, bro.
Well, I mean, if you just carry an iron ring with you,
What are you gonna do? Stick at my skin?
well, no, you could just pull it out and grab it, like grab it as you fly into the air, and I can hook onto it. Like just hold it. You don't need to pierce yourself. I'm not gonna ask you to pierce yourself for me.
I mean, technically, like, I don't know. I mean, when I polymorph, my items go away because they're in the polymorph.
But
So
what if you like tossed it into the air real far and then jumped, transformed, and grabbed it in midair, like some kind of cool anime transformation?
I would imagine
If it wasn't on you when you transformed.
His name is Ben 10.
I have songs in my head.
Kinda. I mean, you could do that, and you have the weight capacity to easily carry a big ring.
Benton.
Like with your strength, you can carry a big ring easy without encumbering you. So
Well, I would just say all you'd have to do was grab onto one of my onto like my shoulder blades, right? And as I go up in the air,
but that's gonna be a harder target to hit. You have to understand, as great a marksman as I am,
as Neskel, I already imagine that I have like spikes going up and down my back.
I mean, hell, if I just shot it up and you just grabbed it, it would probably work. The rope itself is magical, so I doubt you'll damage it unless you're actually trying to.
Well, the thing is, all you have to do is take the grappling hook and wrap it around, my torso or whatever. Or
Right, but I'm assuming like you're in mid-flight in this interaction. Like
Yeah.
you're already in the air, so
So
I have to
let's
grapple
say-
up to you.
let's say, for instance, we're on the ground level. You just wrap the thing around my neck, and then I go up in the air with you while you're on my back, and then I turn into it midair.
But if you rapidly expand outwards, won't you break my rope?
Not if you make it. Not if you don't make it taut.
Yeah, but like your dragon neck is bigger than you as Nesco, so it would basically be like a hula hoop around you.
Yeah, exactly. But you can give it leverage as I'm turning.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Yeah,
We'll see.
We'll figure it out. Regardless of the situation, I think you can just hold on to my back spikes and we'll just go.
I might be able to look into some kind of blink technology too to allow me to teleport to a location. We'll see.
We'll see how it works.
Do artificers get Misty Step?
Okay. Well, John, after we have that conversation, and he pays, we leave.
Yeah, we'll go back outside the city.
Yeah,
Okay.
we head back outside the city, and then I wait for him to get on my back, and then I turn into the dragon. And I take off towards the mountain.
I'll get levitate.
Okay. You guys kind of head over there, and you guys land back in the area, and you can see Michael just patiently waiting for you guys. And when upon your arrival, he says, "Welcome back."
Hey, got my staff?
He says, "So there was a problem.
God, there's always a problem.
What? Do you need an exact staff or just any broad type of staff? Because I
It
can
has
give
to
you-
be a wizard spell focus.
Okay. So we have a ton of different staffs, and I didn't know which one exactly you needed.
It has to be a spell focus. Do you know what that is?
I do.
This isn't hard. You're a magical being.
I do, but I don't know what your intentions are with it, and I want to make sure.
Cast magic.
I
What
wanted-
else would I do with an arcane focus?
I wanted to make sure I got the right staff for you because we do
Okay.
have a staff of frost, a staff of the magi, a staff of power.
No, it can't. It can't have any kind of enchantments on it. It needs to just be a base staff.
Right.
I don't want it to do anything besides be an arcane focus. It doesn't need to shoot fire or ice or nothing. I will do that part.
Well, this is why I don't want to grab anything.
God damn it.
So, I talked to Bane, and we thought it would be a good idea to take you up.
Huh?
You know, take you up there.
No, I don't want to go up there.
You want your staff?
Yeah, bring it here.
Come up.
You said you do what we say. I'm telling you to bring my staff here.
Bane kind of overrules what you say.
Why are you guys like this? God, I don't know where a magic shop is in this fucking realm. I haven't been able to find one since.
He says, come here.
No, I'm not coming closer to you.
So he comes closer to you.
God damn it.
And he puts his hand on your shoulder and he waves.
I give him a look of like, don't do that.
And then he waves to Neskel.
Oh yeah.
He's like, come here.
Okay, I take steps closer. I turn back into my normal self or whatever.
Like get in here.
Okay.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and then he wraps his wings around you guys and you just see a yellow glow around you guys. And he removes his wings and you're transported to this place that's really like white and divine, and there's buildings that are like made out of marble and gold.
I hate you guys.
What the hell? Like, you didn't even like. Where are we? You didn't even ask if we want to go somewhere.
We're in Bane's realm.
Yep, you're in Bane's realm. Yeah. Well, Bane kind of wanted to bring you up here, just just so you could finally, meet in person more so than.
I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. I'll meet Bane.
This is like when you go over for like the holidays to see the relatives you don't like. Fuck it, let's get it over with. I want my fucking presents.
You can see solars and different types of angels just kind of walking around and stuff like that. So there's this big castle with columns. It's made out of marble and gold, and it has this grand front gate that's made out of gold that Michael pushes open, and he takes you to the entrance of the door, which is 3 steps, and then there's this huge door, like way bigger than anything you've ever seen. And he pushes it open, and you recognize Bane standing in the entryway of the area that you just opened up to, and he's talking to someone else, and then he looks over to who's opening the door, and then like he does like a double take, and he's like, Neskel, Giacomo, you finally are here.
Yeah, we're here.
It's finally so great to meet you in person.
It's good to meet you in person too. And I walk up to him and I extend out a hand.
He shakes your hand, and he's like, little Giacomo, finally.
Don't call me a little.
He's like, Giacomo, I know you hate being here. I can see it.
What gave you that thought?
He's like, but don't worry, I got some gifts for you.
I just want my staff.
Okay. Well, let's go get your staff, and then we could talk.
Ooh.
So
Listen, this staff isn't worth any kind of contract signing or deal making, so don't even try it, wise guy.
No.
I'm not making any promises to you people. My allegiance is flimsy at best. and I will turn the minute a better offer shows up. So don't any of you fuckers think that I'm on board with this. Alright? I am not some pawn in your destiny. I am master of my own design. Got it?
He kind of gives you a sideways look, and then he's like, "Sure."
Don't say it like that.
And he's like, "Anyway, Neskel.
Yes.
So, it's to my understanding that you were in the underworld."
Yes, and we were very fucked. I tried getting a hold of you, and you would not answer me. The only way out of it was Michael came down and saved me.
I did not get any information from you nor from anyone until Michael has just notified me about that.
Well, you must not be able to connect with me in that hellscape then.
No, unfortunately, that's one downside. Me and Michael have tested that quite a few times. How did you get down there if you didn't get through the way that Michael takes?
Well, I nudge fucking Giacomo, and I'm like, well, this little ass
Hey.
went to a room with some sigils on it, in a building, like goblin fort, and we were transported to the room, and when we tried going back to the door was gone.
Interesting.
Yeah, really, it was a deceptive trap that even I couldn't have foreseen. Truly, Bane is a mastermind of deceit that I will need to prepare myself for in the future.
And
Couldn't have been avoided. Or sorry, no, wrong god. Torg. There you go.
Torg, yeah. Well,
See,
interesting.
Bane sounds like the evil guy, so
He wants to, yeah, Batman. He wants to try to lure you in, and he knows your moves. It seems like in some sort of fashion.
damn it, he knows my moves. How could he have figured them out? My moves aren't secret anymore. Fuck. Sorry.
So, he's walking with you. By the way, he's leading you down to, a corridor with many doors.
Nice.
And he stops at one and he opens it, and it's a library, and there is other angels in there going through an assortment of books and things of that nature. And he's like, "Giacomo, let me get you your staff."
Cool.
He walks into like a back room, and he comes out with a staff,
Okay.
and he gives it to you.
I take it.
And
That was
he's like,
direction ever. Okay.
yeah, well, I mean, like, he just kind of comes out, and he's like, he extends his hands out,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Giacomo, I know you're a man of science and information, so I think I have a book that you might be interested in."
Okay.
He goes over and he walks down an aisle, and he stops at one, and he is looking at the edges of the books, and he takes the one book out. He looks at the cover and he hands it to you. He says, "This is a manual of bodily health." He's like, when you read this book, you you understand the body of every creature and the diet that is necessary for every creature, and it will help you with like anatomy.
From what, the staff?
No, from the book of bodily health.
Oh, okay.
Can I roll an Arcana check on this thing?
Sure. Okay, what do you want to know about it? Like, as far as...
Well, I already know what the book does. So,
Okay.
but does Giacomo know what the book does?
Don't you have
So you have to identify. You have identify.
Yeah, but that's gonna take 10 minutes to use. but I'm just like, do I have a base understanding that it's gonna up my con?
You heard of these manuals that kind of increase like your understanding of things? Like there's also a manual of quickness of action, but this manual in particular, and all these manuals are the words are magically charged. So, if you spend a good amount of time like reading this book and practicing its guidelines, you'll get a better understanding of like, creatures and things.
Hey, do me a favor.
Hmm.
Drop that book on the ground.
Okay, he puts the book on the ground.
Giacomo turns back. Oh, hey, a book! Someone dropped it. I'll take it. He grabs it.
What?
Okay.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to take it from him as a gift, but if I found it, I take it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You don't know my conviction.
This character is ridiculous.
So, tell me, what did you guys see down there when you were down there?
Oh, hey, didn't you Nesco, we saw that painting, right?
Yeah, we saw a painting of this goddess. At least I thought she was a goddess. She's covered in dragons.
Yeah, you wrote down what it said, right?
I think it's a Tiamat, maybe.
We couldn't read it. It was an infernal.
No, I could have sworn that we found out there was a name of it.
Yeah, but
We heard
we weren't able to decipher the whole message, so.
We heard the name of the sister god through some. Yeah, we weren't able to read the message, but we were able to see the name.
Yeah, so you might want that, and it was of a lady and a dragon. We also found the same one in the mansion we used to teleport there.
My sister.
Oh,
Yes.
God, you have a sister.
Tiamat. Yes.
Wait, Tiamat?
Yes.
Wait, what?
What's up with your sister?
She's a bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, how does Tiamat fit into this?
Well, her and my brother had a different outlook on humanity, wanted to wipe it out, and
Wait, your sister is Vecna, right?
huh?
Your sister was Vecna, right?
No, it's Tiamat.
Wait, John, I thought it was... Tiamat hasn't been mentioned up until this point.
Oh shit! Almost fell. Was it
Almost fell?
Yeah.
Fell off what?
I was standing up and I went to go sit in my chair. My butt was
Yeah,
hurting.
no, Tiamat wasn't her name. I have notes. Hang on. Somewhere I have notes.
Let me see.
Yeah, Vecna was the god of vengeance, and she was her sister. Tiamat is the god of evil dragons, and they are very different.
They are.
So I'm just trying to clarify. I don't care what it is, but
I thought it was Tiamat for some reason because when me and Austin talked about it, I even saved a thing about it.
So it's not Tiamat.
No, I mean, if you're a good note taker, so
Yeah,
that's what it
Vecna was his sister. As far as the
No, I thought it was Tiamat.
no, I'm 10,000% positive.
Okay,
That's-
well, maybe I'm thinking Tiamat because it was surrounded by dragons, and I just think of Tiamat from.
Yeah, no, Tiamat, very different, very, very different character. Technically, Vecna's not even a god. Vecna is a lich, but I mean, like, they're basically godlike in power. They're like one of the oldest and strongest liches in the Forgotten Realms. But but if you said she's god in this world, I wasn't gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so
But
yeah.
but basically no, very different from Tiamat. So I was very caught off guard when you said Tiamat was
Because
the
me and
sister
Austin
of
talked
Bane.
about it, and I was like, was it Tiamat? And he was like, well, yeah, she was surrounded by dragons. And I was like, hold on. And I looked through my thing, and I had a picture of Tiamat sent to the group chat. So,
Right, but Vecna was the sister of Bane, as far as you've mentioned.
Oh.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll save Vecna for now, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go back and listen, and we'll.
Yeah, I have it all archived.
Yeah. So
YouTube.com/XantsTKK.
yeah, for now we'll use Vecna.
Shoutouts.
Shout outs indeed.
So anyway, yeah, my sister Vecna, she's a bitch. Her and Torg had a very different outlook on society, or like the human society, and how it should be ran, which included, or not even human really, but like, just your plane. And they felt like it should have been wiped out. Torg wanted a society where dragons ruled, and Vecna just kind of wanted the extinction to where like she could control all these hellish like species, and she would be the almighty and all powerful with Torg by her side.
I don't think that. Wait, so she agrees with Torg?
Basically, they just want the extinction of mankind. So yes, in a sense.
But how, as a dragon, can you rule over anything if there's nothing to rule over? And the logic there doesn't even make any sense. Like,
No,
not saying they
no. Vecna wants to be the ruler, and Torg wants it to just be dragons only.
I mean, technically, we fall under that.
Yeah.
I mean, kobolds are dragonkin, so like.
And I'm an actual dragon, so I don't know why he's trying to kill me.
Well, you're a transgender dragon.
Are you really gonna keep saying this?
Yes.
Does transgenderism even exist in this world, John?
It exists in every world, Austin.
Does it exist in this world, John?
I mean, I suppose it could.
But does it?
The concept of transgenderism, like, is pretty universal. It's just you don't
like, the thing
feel
is
like you're
because you could,
born into
like-
what you are.
Because like you could polymorph into a girl, I guess, and not technically
Yeah,
be like
I'm not.
transgenderism, but in this sense, it's
If
not
Austin
transgenderism,
feels
it's
like if Austin
transspeciesism.
feels like he's a
Transgenderism
dragon that was born into the body of a dragonborn,
Yeah, but that's transspeciesism, if anything.
I mean, they're pretty closely related. I mean, transgenderism gets weird when you get into fantasy settings because of the like whole. There are actually other races that are
That's what I'm
different
saying. Why can't we just drop it? Why does it have to be?
because it's funny.
All right. Well, I mean, you find it funny.
I find it hilarious.
Whatever. Anyways,
So yeah, no. Torg wants just all dragons. He doesn't care about ruling. That's more so Vecna's forte.
interesting. I mean, well,
And
I don't.
like- oh,
I don't think Torg's thought process for that really makes a lot of sense. Like I said, why would you only want dragons to be the only ones around?
well,
It
because
does-
you also got to realize he's also godly, and he just hates mankind as a whole.
Well,
He
the-
thinks that
yeah.
the people that walk your plane are very disgusting and deserve extermination.
I mean, some of them are. Some of them do.
But he thinks those people are the ones that classify all of your people. Like he looks at you and the people that you're describing as one.
Well, that's kind of not fair. I am a shining example of the brilliance and magnificence that my species could be if they weren't all the worst and they just decided they wanted to spend all their lives in tunnels and holes being literal cave people. But yeah, no, my people are cool.
And I'm the one that tried to speak out and say there are people like you and Neskel and other people that do good things and provide helpful, useful things and have a good heart, and they just weren't listening to it. Well, Torg wasn't, and Vecna, just like I said, she wants to just kind of be a ruler, and I had to kind of put her in her place.
Oof. Family trauma. Trust me, I get it.
So that's his thought process with that, Neskel.
Okay. I mean, I really suppose I can't do. I'm not gonna be able to change any of these minds anyway. So
Probably not.
I'm just trying to think about the thought process behind it. So
Like I said,
I
he
mean, they're
think-
guys. They don't really have to think.
he thinks that dragons are the wisest, which they are pretty wise, and they are correct in everything that they do, considering that he is a dragon. He refuses to see it in any other light. And Vecna kind of told him the cure of that was just to get rid of mankind as it is and leave only dragons. And she put that idea in his head because obviously she wants to be a ruler, so she could kind of use him.
I understand.
Yeah, I get it.
So there's that. But so back to our original discussion, I wanted to know what you saw down there and what had occurred.
So,
Well,
after we were deviously tricked into walking through that portal, we found ourselves in like a mirror kind of world, which was very strange. And when we tried to go to where Gear Grinder City was, we found that the ocean near that place was completely gone, and there was like this giant hole, this giant pit where like there was a funnel that went down into the earth. And I decided, brilliantly, since we didn't know what was around, we might as well try it, see if Gear Grinder City is like underground in this world.
Right.
But that was not the case, in fact, and it was some kind of hellish mausoleum prison arena escape. And we did some exploring. We found a bunch of caves. There's a bunch of devils or demons or one of the two. I get them mixed up sometimes. We found an office where we found the painting. I believe it was his office.
Did you
And there was
retrieve anything from that office?
no, because
Okay.
we didn't want to get caught. That it was imperative that we didn't touch anything because we didn't know if anything would be booby trapped. So we smartly didn't touch anything until Nazgul saw a nice throne and decided to take a squat. And it turned on an alarm that got us caught.
I did sit on a throne.
And it did get us caught.
Oh boy, you really you tested my brother.
And looked like it needed somebody sitting in it.
Yeah,
So-
somebody. Maybe not us, but definitely somebody.
Nah, it was looking like I need to sit in it.
Yeah, just had to.
I would not recommend doing that again. You're lucky Michael is readily available for you. So, what happened when you sat in this throne?
An alarm went off and a cage fell on top of us, and then he descended from the fucking heavens and crashed onto it and was like, "Oh, it's you fuckers!" and proceeded to send a giant demon on us.
Goodness. Well, hopefully the next time this occurs, you'll be more well equipped,
That's the hope.
and that's saying if you go down there again. Let's hope you don't have to go through that again.
Well, I mean, if I was going to go back down there, I'd prefer it be on my terms.
Yeah, yes, I can agree with you there. I definitely wouldn't want you guys to stumble in there unexpectedly without any knowing.
Yeah, no, that kind of wouldn't be super cool.
So, tell me, what kind of species did you run into? And can you tell me if they were preparing for the attack?
bone demons, normal demons, heat Torg's a giant dragon.
I'm sorry, attack? What attack?
So these creatures and my brother and sister are supposed to one day, I don't know when, but from the intel that we gathered, are supposed to walk your plane one day and just cause chaos, murder, and torture.
Fun. Well, that could be what all the demons were for. It did seem weird to have them all caged up.
Yes. They could be reproducing them, spawning them, and preparing them for what is to come. Did you see a lot?
I'd say a lot, right, Neskel?
Yeah. Yeah. There's probably a
Well,
lot.
fortunately, I have a good amount on my side as well as they do on their side.
That is good. I wouldn't want it to be the other way.
Unfortunately, though, it wouldn't be enough without you guys. I really do appreciate that we have you on our side. So,
Yeah.
when you summon Michael, you do realize you could be anywhere at any time and summon Michael.
No, I didn't. I didn't even know that was a thing we could do. Neskel, like, did you know? Just didn't tell me.
I only found out about it because I was kind of like in a tough spot and I didn't want to leave you alone. I could not do anything, so I looked through the Bible to try and look for something, and that's what I found.
God damn it.
Does Torg know that you are a dragon now?
I did not turn into a dragon. I don't know if he knew before.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? Isn't he a god?
Not, he's a god, but he wouldn't know because he doesn't keep the same eye on Neskel like I do. He doesn't even know that he has the Ring of 3 Wishes, which is now the Ring of 2 Wishes.
Oh.
So, plus I gifted that to him, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know that it's on your plane yet.
Cool. Cool. You, sure about that?
I'm almost positive. I can't guarantee it 100%, but I'm almost positive that is the case.
Cool. Let's just pretend, hypothetically, he did know about that. What would happen?
What would happen is, well, either one, he could take it from you and blackmail you. Two, he could take it from you and try to use it for his own gain, which ultimately will fail because my brother's kind of stupid, but he doesn't realize that I have the ability to allow only one user to use it. Or three, he'll try to somehow replicate it in his own way.
Interesting. And if he were to come for it, how would he do so? Would he send someone after it, or?
Yes, my brother is very prideful and he wouldn't see it as worth his time. He would send someone else to come and try to take it.
Cool.
Assuming
Neskel,
that
when we get back to Gear Grinder, let's get you a +1 weapon. How about that, buddy?
What does that mean?
Oh, it just means that it'll be better at cutting up demon flesh, just in case.
Okay.
So,
Cool. Awesome. Great.
All right.
I wonder. So, Neskel, is your plan to not show that you are a dragon to any of these demons until, you know, the time has come?
No, I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to show off my like. I don't know what he knows I'm capable of, so I don't want to. I don't want to let him know just yet.
Very strategic. I admire that. I'm glad that I'm the one that, or I'm not the one. I'm glad that you were the one to hold this power and decide what to do with it.
Yep, good buddy Neskel. Always making good decisions.
I look at you, and I'm just kind of like,
I've got just this big toothy smile.
well, I just kind of like, yeah, well, I do have a brain.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, let me see if I have any type of weapon that you would like to use just to prevent you from, being exposed.
What was that, John? I didn't catch that.
He said, "Let me figure out if I have any weapon that you could use to prevent being exposed, like as a dragon."
I mean, like, he can already polymorph.
Right? No. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want it. Austin doesn't want to show the enemy that he can polymorph as it is or turn into a dragon.
Right.
He already knows I can polymorph.
Well,
He might have
Maybe
a suspicion.
teleported. I don't know.
I said teleported because
I would
I
say
didn't.
teleport. I would say at this point, Torg thinks you can teleport because he didn't see you transform into an ant.
Hmm.
That's something so small and you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, what all he knows is that he thinks that you have some type of invisibility or teleportation.
Hmm.
Yeah. Plus, if he's going off what I said, and I'm supposed to be a genius, I said teleport. I didn't even mention polymorph because it looked like teleportation to me too. Because I wouldn't have expected you to do a plan like that. Because I guess I don't think much of your intelligence. So I'm just like, oh, he teleported that bitch. Because I wouldn't think, oh, he polymorphed and is escaping in a small size.
Nice. Thank you.
Hey, it worked out for you because Giacomo didn't blow your cover.
I would hate to cut the session short, but I have to use the bathroom so bad.
I mean, we don't have to cut it short. You can just take a
No,
pee real
yeah,
quick.
just take a pee break.
It's not like I'll be in there for a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so can I get you your new weapon?
Yeah. Of course. I'm waiting.
Okay,
okay.
so he goes to the same room where he got Giacomo's staff,
Yeah.
and he comes out with, I'm sure you would recall on our first episode, he put a Holy Avenger in your hand.
Yes, I do remember that.
He takes that same Holy Avenger and he places it in your hand, and he says, "You're gonna need this, especially facing up against fiends."
Okay.
And it's a huge silver sword with like wings coming out the side of the handles and like a blue gem in the center of the handle.
Alright.
And
Okay.
do you want me to read off the effects to you?
Yeah.
You gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. When you hit a fiend or an undead with it, that creature takes an extra 2d10 radiant damage. While you hold the drawn sword, it creates an aura in a 10 feet radius around you. You and all creatures friendly to you in the aura have advantage on saving throws against spells or other magical effects.
Holy
If
shit!
you have, if you have 17 or more levels in the paladin class, the radius of the aura is increased to 30 feet.
Damn. Well, I'm not a paladin, but I mean, that's still cool. 10 feet is like, that'd have been helpful.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you guys get trapped down there again, this will do a little more extra.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. And it's actually, it's in the compendium too, so I can just drag and drop it.
And then, yeah, so if you want to end this session, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, that's probably a good place to end it. Holy shit. Oh, it didn't, damn, it's not programmed right on here. That kind of sucks.
Yeah,
the
some
program
items
does.
in Roll20 are kind of finicky.
Yeah, it's not programmed right. I'll just have to do it myself, I guess.
What does it programmed as?
It's like it didn't give it the +3 and it didn't have any damage on it or anything like that. It just like put it in my thing. It's whatever.
Where the fuck did you get a trident from?
He got it from his starting equipment.
Yep, it was I think it was my background maybe.
Oh, well,
Yeah, it was like I think my background is like gladiator. Yeah, so, like I got like a foreign weapon or something like that, and then I got like a foreign trophy or something like that.
yeah. This what I read off to you is from the
Is it a legendary weapon?
It
That's a drop,
is. Yeah, it's a legendary weapon.
Yeah, I figured. God damn. All right. I mean, I'd like, you know, get on my knees and like hold my hands out for it, and then if he gives it to me, I'd be like, "Thank you so much, Bane." Like, yeah, I appreciate it. This will help out a lot.
Absolutely. We need you to remain intact, and let's say when the time does come for war, and you polymorph into a dragon, I'm sure this could come in use in some sort of way or another.
Hey, just being near me, I'm sure it would help.
Absolutely. And we'll just end it there.
All right,
Okay.
sounds good.
I'd like to say we actually did have a few people in chat. Thank you guys for showing up.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Damn, this was probably not one of my best sessions, but
It's fine. We're getting back into it. I
Yeah.
will say though that this is in the for anyone still watching. This game we're in the middle of a concurrent campaign, and there are episodes before this one. So if you want a lot of context for what we're doing, who we are, and how we got here, you can find a link to my YouTube in my channel page, and you can go there and find all of the VOD uploads for every session we've played of this campaign. I think the VODs are still up on the Twitch too, if you're interested. And I'd please, it would mean a lot to me if you would go and watch those and maybe follow the channel. These are my friends John and Austin. They're playing with me around 11 to 12 is when we start EST every Saturday. So feel free to come back and join us.
11 to 2.
Oh yeah, around that time. This is a standard ending time for us, honestly, so it's fine. And if you're wondering where you can catch the start of this stream, tomorrow it will be up on that YouTube as well. So you can follow the links. I'm going to go ahead and spam it in chat real quick, just in case you guys want that link.
All right, bye guys. See ya. Matt and John, I'll be back. I'm just gonna mute my mic. Bye to everyone on the stream. It was fun. Cool. See ya.
see ya.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go to that link and watch the VODs for all of this campaign if you're interested. It's Heaven and Hell. This is a pretty nutty game. This is my friend John's first time DMing D&D ever. And it's honestly, as someone who's played a lot of D&D, it's fucking crazy to watch his mind work. So if you, did I get a follow? The Weird Zone, thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you guys want to catch up the entire, yes, thank you, Weird Zone, I see you. If you guys want to catch up on the entire series of the series, you can go to that YouTube link and watch from episode 1. We do want to play Weird Zonian. We do, in fact, want to play D&D, and that's why you should come back next Saturday at 12 EST to watch the rest of this game. No, we're sorry, this is not an open campaign. This is a closed campaign, but you're free to watch. Everyone is free to watch. Please come back next Saturday. And again, you can go to that YouTube link and watch the VODs. I think this is episode 7, maybe, of the series, right, John? Something like that.
Something 6 or 7.
Yeah, and it is nutty. We are chosen by gods to partake in an epic war, and right now we're just getting some dues, dropping off some information about the realm we were just in, and picking up some items. I have finally gotten my wizard. I finally have a wizard staff, so I can use it for my wizard spells. And next level, I'll get to use something fun with that. But unfortunately, we are ending the stream here. It's a little sad that you guys showed up right at the very end, but don't worry, you can catch the VOD later, and hey, that'll give you plenty of time to go back and watch the rest of the series before next week's episode. So I thank you all very much for showing up when you did. Stick around though, if you guys are interested. I'll be streaming some Genshin Impact here soon, and you can stay around and watch me play that. But for now, I've been Matthew, our DM has been John, and our other friend has been Austin, and we thank you very much for watching.